Dark clouds gathered over the Bay of Naples, but no one in Pompeii paid any attention. Markets bustled, children played, bakers fired up their ovens. Then in seconds, everything stopped. When Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD, Pompeii didn't burn, it was buried alive. But what if that silence preserved the most detailed window into Roman life ever discovered? Read on to find out what archaeologists found hidden beneath nearly 20 feet of ash and the chilling final moments of the people of Pompeii. Pompeii was not a backward Roman city. It was a vibrant urban center, comfortably situated at the economic center of the Roman Empire. With an estimated population of 11,000, Pompeii thrived with villas, bathhouses, brothels, taverns, temples, and a remarkably advanced infrastructure running water, paved streets, and underground drainage. But on the 24th of August, 79 AD, a silent killer lurked. The people of Pompeii had no word for volcano. Vesuvius had slept so long that they didn't know it was anything more than a mountain. When it finally awoke, it gave almost no warning. Then, in less than 24 hours, life was sealed away beneath a tomb of ash and pumice. The city remained untouched for more than 1,500 years. Rediscovered by accident in the 16th century, excavations proper did not begin until the mid-18th century. What surprised archaeologists was not just the preservation of the buildings, but the details. Graffiti still on the walls, charred bread still in the ovens, victims frozen in their final moments of terror. This was no collection of ruins. It was a journey through time. Pompeii showed us Roman life not through myth but through fact, through streets named after landmarks, amphorae labeled with contents and prices, and mosaic floors that still gleam in the sunlight. Pompeii's brothels had stone beds and walls covered in graphic paintings detailing the services available. Their bathrooms had underfloor heating. Their shops had fast food counters, called thermopolia, that still displayed built-in pots that had once been filled with hot stew or lentils. One of the most haunting discoveries came in the form of cavities in the hardened ash. Archaeologist Giuseppe Fiorelli realized that these empty spaces were left by decomposing bodies. He filled them with plaster, and what emerged were castsmen, women, children captured at the moment of their deaths, shielding their faces, embracing loved ones, or lying on the ground, breathless. But even more shocking are the small details. A woman found still clutching a bag of jewelry, a man with a set of surgical instruments on his belt, a child holding his dog. These are not artifacts. These are lives. In recent years, the Pompeii Archaeological Park has been undergoing new excavations, using modern tools such as LiDAR scanning, drones, and DNA analysis. What they are discovering goes far beyond what was known in the 19th century. A fully intact chariot, adorned with iron and bronze decorations, was unearthed near a villa. It was likely used for ceremonial purposes. In another area, the remains of two men, one older, the other younger, were found in a hallway, trying to escape. Their bones told a story of hard work, stress fractures, and malnutrition. One was wearing a woolen cloak. Both were buried within seconds. More recently, entire rooms of frescoes have been revealed. One depicts mythological scenes, Leda and the swan, Narcissus gazing at the water. Another shows a still life meal, possibly a menu. Pompeii wasn't just a city, it was a portrait gallery of real people with real lives. What makes Pompeii unique isn't just its tragedy. It's that even after death, it preserved the most vivid evidence of how Romans really lived, how they played, how they ate, how they sinned, how they worshipped, how they worked, and how they died. Pompeii reminds us that ancient civilizations weren't faceless empires. They were real people with desires, routines, flaws, and fears. The ash that destroyed them also protected their world so that we could understand our own. And with each new excavation, more pieces of that silent city come back to life.